This training video will guide you through the installation of the Flexsafe bag into a pallet tank for mixing and will explain the main steps for you to run your mixing process. The Pro Mixer drive unit controls the mixing process parameters and needs to be activated in the first step. Choose from the 3 different mixing modes. The manual mode is used in this demonstration. To prepare the tank for bag installation, open the front doors. Open both side doors as well. Next, open the 2 port gates in the front of the tank. The internal surface of the pallet tank should be smooth, dry and free of any particles. Make sure you are using the correct adapter plate for this process. Now lower the lifting bar, which will later bring the bag into an upright position. For unpacking the bag, keep the magnetic shield underneath and the tubing in front of you, and position it safely on a table. On the label, find the batch number and the irradiation indicator for your records. For both overpouches, open one corner first and then tear along the weld so you can slide it away from the bag. Always confirm by visual inspection that the packaging is undamaged. By holding the folded mixing bag on both arms, insert the bag through the front doors of the pallet tank. Use the magnetic shield to facilitate the correct positioning of the bag into the pallet tank through the drive head port. This secures a centered bag during the whole operation. Now remove the adhesive tape and foam from the mixing bag. Uncoil the tubing and position the tubes through the port gates. Make sure that no tube is trapped in the pallet tank. Now install the tubing into the tubing holder. Position the clamps as near to the bag as possible and close them. Suspend the hooks of the lifting bar in the eyelets of the mixing bag and lift it into the highest possible position. Once you've visually inspected the tubing lines and the bag, you can close the port gates. Close the front doors. Confirm completion on the drive unit display to start the next step. For coupling the drive unit, remove the magnetic shield from the bottom of the mixing bag and confirm by pressing the arrow to initiate coupling. Now position the drive unit in front of the pallet tank. Press down on the handle and roll the bearings until the back bearings reach the pallet tank rails. Raise the drive unit upright. Position and roll the back bearings until it locks. Press and hold the up arrow button to couple the Pro Mixer drive unit motor to the impeller. Now the installation is completed and you can start to fill the bag. Open the filling line clamp. Connect the filling line to the water supply. Open the water supply and fill the bag. Between 80 and 120 litres, manually adjust the mixing bag by pulling the rear bag corners to the corresponding pallet tank corners. Close the side doors. After reaching the minimum volume of 150 litres, you are ready to start mixing. To start the mixing process, set up your speed. If the duration is not set up, mixing will run indefinitely until it is manually stopped. The bag is filled to its nominal volume and proceeds to mix until it is automatically or manually stopped. Mixing is now running. When mixing is completed, you can start the draining process. Connect the draining line. Open the draining line clamp to start draining. The lifting bar should be kept in the top position while draining. Mixing can continue during the draining as long as the bag contains more than the minimal mixing volume of 150 litres. To end the mixing, confirm completion via the drive unit. To decouple the drive unit, press and hold the down arrow button to separate the motor from the bag. Roll the bearings of the drive unit all along the rails and release the front bearings. Lower the drive unit to the floor and roll it away from the pallet tank. For bag removal, lower the lifting bar. Open the front doors and the port gates. Remove the hooks of the lifting bar from the eyelets of the mixing bag. When removing the bag, put the magnetic shield back on the bottom port before disposing of.